Hey guys, it's Noman here again with Team TTH, also known as Team Tryhard. We won Houston again, so shouts to my teammates again for hauling ass. I went undefeated in Swiss, had a lot of fun, everyone was really nice. So we got the certificate here, we got the ChronoJet Z stamp proxy, we have this cool medal, and this cheesy top 4 mat. They don't have champion mats. But speaking of mats, check out this sweet zero damage gaming mat right here. 2-player mat cloth. If you want any of these, use my promo code ROLLTIDE for 10% off. ROLLTIDE. Hope I spelled that right. I'm stupid. So anyways, let's get right into the profile. So, actually no, I lied. Shoutouts. So, shoutout number 1 to Maxime Solemn Vanguard, whatever you want to go by. He built this entire deck for me. We only had like a 1-card difference, which I'll get into later. And shoutouts to my sponsor Isaac. He's my sponsor. He helps me. He has my back. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to play any of these games. I wouldn't have all these tops, wins, or whatever. So anyways, let's actually get into the profile. So, we play the staple starter, Searches for Ange. I miss that a lot. I'll get into a couple stories as I go. And then we play 4 of these. This was all Solemn's idea, and it was actually insane. So a lot of people don't know what this does, even though it's like the best deck in like standard, or it's in it. So if you have these in the back row, they can attack your rear guards in front of it. It's been insane because you can do like a grade 2 rush, especially like if you win the dice roll, which I couldn't do to save my life for most of the part. They'll damage deny this, so you can't be choiced, and then you just call like Lissalet and you just rush them, and they lose a bunch of damage anyway, or gain damage, whatever Vanguard term you want to use. 6 of these. Shout out to the judge who was like, wait, you played 6 PGs. I was like, yes, Bushiroad allows this. I swear they have like some kind of underground, you know what I'm going to say, so stay woke. And then we played 1 of this. This was the difference between mine and Solemn's list. I really liked having a searchable booster, and it's really good first try with Tierra if you're not on GB2 or GB3 for the restand, because you can just like bottom deck your Lucille and then draw a card. And the 2k boost came up sometimes, especially against like force decks. And then we play triggers. I played 4 Layla. It's really good against Dominate, and I don't want to play the 1 Crook because I want to hard draw it, and it messes up actual like Tierra patterns when you have both Layla and Crook. And then it's also like really good against Dominate. I don't know if I said that already. 4 heal V-Series, 4, 8 crits V-Series. I like the 10k power. I like being able to make my Lucille swing for like 102k double crit with the Layla. Really good defensively as well. And then we play 3 of this. So this card's insane. It's another standard card. Standard cards are broken early game. This allows you to get free advantage. I hit Lucille like twice with this, and it was just absolutely bonkers. You call this behind like one of your Seer or whatever they're called, and they can't attack this. So I played 3 of that. More G guards because it's broken. Get a bunch of Ellies, you block anything in the world. 4 Suzuku so you can get to your grade 3s more consistently. I also fucked that up somehow. Choice Engine. We play 3 and 1 because if your opponent still hasn't learned not to like attack the grade 1, you can just choice them and get a free game that way. And a lot of times I didn't see Ange, so I just did the choice anyway after like looping Suzuku's. So you would actually just like be able to stride anyway because I played the Riviera stride. It's a fun story. This was in the final round of Swiss. My opponent was at grade 2, and I rode up to grade 3. I went into Ange, bounced the cards, search, draw, and then I just revealed choice, called over my Ange, and then I got the stride, and I pretty much won the game off of that. It was insane. Striding on grade 2 is broken. Don't forget that. Speaking of that, somewhere along the rounds of Swiss, I played against Grey Nature. So, I lost a dice roll. Strike 1 on me. Strike 2. He got the whole, like, Hamskate right chain. So, that was pretty devastating. I was stuck on grade 2 for a very, very long time. And he got the stride on me, not once, but twice. And I still won. It was insane. Oh, and then he Zoa'd me, and I just used an Ellie and a trigger after a defensive trigger when he swung with Zoa. and then I just stopped all of it and won. 3 Lucille. I think 3 is enough, and like once all these die, you can just call it all back with Megiddo, and you should win at that turn. 4 Ange. Wish I could play 12. I could like couldn't see this to save my life. It's Engage from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Engage is a broken card, so that's why I played Bermuda. It's insane. 3 Tiero. You don't need any more. It just flips anything. Usually I just flip an Ellie so my Ellies can get big and block whatever. The Riviere Stride for the choice. Didn't go into this, searches for more grade 3s, fixes your ride after you have to like do the Riviere or whatever. One of these, I went into it once because I was playing against Ghidorah and he kept spamming overwhelms on me, so he kept drawing. So eventually I got to a point where I'm just like draw, pass, and I like strode this just so I could get in a GB8 just in case, and I just won because he decked out. And then I played 1 GB8, so I overpaid for this. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm in like slowly zooming away. So I overpaid for this, and we're in top 8. So I turn my head and I see my teammates have already won. So I was like, okay, I want a GB8. So I stalled out the game to a point where I could GB8, and I lost. Whatever. It's fine. 1 Megiddo, I never went into this, but this card's broken. It should be included in like every single launch list. Callback Lucille, swing for a lot. This should have been another stuck. Ew. This should have been another Ellie. I just couldn't find mine, so we just threw this in. Or it could have been a Seabreeze, even though you run like the choice engine. I mean, like Seabreeze could come up sometimes. Funny story about that. So when we were doing our deck list, we only had 1 Seabreeze between us. So we just had to like debate with each other to see who gets a Seabreeze. So we all gave it to Andrew who played Great Nature. So I was like, all right, whatever, I'll just play this. Worked out. And we played 2 Citron because it's really good against Dominate. You just call over your card and they can't do anything. You just kill like the entire power move right there. And that should be it for the deck. So final touches. Big shout outs to my team, Team TTH, also known as Team Tryhard. Say it again just to make sure you remember. Shout outs to Kyle Warfield, Andrew, David, Mark, Andres, Solemn, Nathan, Jason, and like, you know, just everyone's great. Jonathan Owens, I did not forget you. We were just talking earlier on the forum. Just everyone's great. Thank you so much for like helping me theorize and like test and everything. Had a lot of fun at this event. So yeah, that's it.